birthday to our Bettina Steinhauer. And,
happy birthday, Bettina.
Yes, we had.
And thank you for the card. I mean, I didn't give you a card, but she gave us.
That is so cute. Yes.
She's
So
such
we
a
had.
friend. Yeah.
So we had a little bit mini party yesterday.
She's a bundle of love.
Yes, and we had
a wonderful heart.
yeah. So we had. I think we're gonna be start doing this on social
And-
media shows. Everybody who has a birthday, we need to have that
And-
birthday party and a birthday segment.
I want to say this in a fun, loving way and not in a insulting way. She said last night, I forgot to take my Adderall. So did I.
You know what? I love that.
We all did. We
did.
were all over the place last
We was
night.
all over the place. We needed one too.
You know what?
I needed a pill.
I always forget my
Show
Adderalls
about
on
Bettina
Facebook.
and asking questions who knew me the best. And,
Oh, no.
And that if
So
you ever
it was a
lost,
birthday
I
show.
got to put them on the hot
Yeah.
seat and ask them like
Nice.
truth or dare question.
Okay.
Nice.
That was on the hot seat.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Now.
Well, you know what is beautiful in Vegas today?
Yes, it is.
It's only 109 degrees.
You're 90 degrees.
Yeah, I
But
feel
you
like
know-
when I walk outside, I'm a fish out of water. I'm like I can't, there's no air like going in. It's,
I know it's.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I think this is the time that we need all those, those portable fans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like-
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to my friend Joanna Wilson from Oregon and Scott Jones.
Hi.
They showed me, they visited me last week, and they are in scooter, right? And they have these portable
Fans.
fans in their scooter, plus they have the one they're holding, and they are like, woo, woo. by the strip of Las Vegas. They're like, oh, we're good. I was like, no, not me. Anyway,
Oh
anyone,
my gosh.
you were not here last week.
No, I am getting ready for my trip to Sturgis. I'm going to be dry camping for 3.5 weeks. I'm working at a place called the Buffalo Chip, which is
Oh,
the
nice.
place in South Dakota during the motorcycle rally to work. It's not going to be that much fun. I'm working from noon to midnight, 12 days straight.
So how can you party on that Sturgis if you are working? How would you party?
I got between midnight and noon.
Oh, well, it's a 24 hours, right? Oh my God, it's gonna be fun.
You're going to be bartending? Or what?
No, because the bartenders don't wear clothes, and
One of them.
yeah,
What's
so
the dry camping mean?
dry can't. Well, since I'm an employee, they give me a spot where I get, showers and toilets and all the amenities, but I have to walk to them. I don't have any electricity, so
So that's dry. Means
yeah.
Bare minimum or
yeah, it's gonna
rough
be
it in a little
interesting.
By the way, Sturgis is actually this bikers rally in
Right.
Sturgis, South
South
Dakota.
Dakota.
And it's beautiful in South Dakota, by the way.
In the Black Hills.
Yeah, in the Black Hills.
Yeah,
it's
it's absolutely
beautiful.
beautiful.
So for those who doesn't know yet and you're a biker, or if you're not, go and check it out.
Yeah, because this is the 79th year anniversary. Next year will be the 80th, so next year is going to be huge. So if you like huge things like that, then next year is definitely the year to go.
Do you have a uniform?
Yeah, I do wear a shirt. I will be wearing a t-shirt, and then I'll probably rock some shorts.
That's beautiful.
Oh, there
That's
you
beautiful.
go.
Well,
Well,
you got
bartenders don't
clothes.
wear
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well-
and I'll be facing the stage. I'm gonna be doing like concessions, so I'll be
Yeah.
selling like all the other stuff that's not alcohol.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
actually the customers will be toward me, and I'll be facing the stage. So I'll be seeing 30 bands in 10 days.
Oh, wow.
nice.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so and a
That's
lot of
exciting.
them are old ones,
Yes.
but they're my favorites. Like Reverend Horton Heat,
Mhm.
George Thorogood. But then I get to see Volbeat, who I've never seen, and Godsmack again. I'm a huge Godsmack fan, even though they're not Christian. But that's
Mhm.
okay. You got to listen to everything. Be well-rounded. Yeah. So I'm really excited.
I know. I see that
Nice.
she's excited. She is actually holding her bike. By the way, those people who doesn't know Dolly, she had this Harley. Like, oh,
Oh
God,
my
she
gosh,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
She's a
I love
biker
it.
chick.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a Ducati too. I've had the Ducati for the sport bike for a long time.
Nice.
So the Harley's kind of my over 50 because I'm over 50. So that's my over 50 bike.
Hey, no spilling
Oh.
age here in the show.
Thank you.
No spilling age in the show.
Yours.
Oh,
But
age
anyways,
is just
guys,
a number.
well, I haven't seen her for a while now, so I
Yeah.
just couldn't wait to this day to ask her this question. How's love life?
Okay.
I'm Cinderella, you know.
Oh, wow.
What
You're
a
waiting
mean.
for the Prince Charming.
Still?
Still.
So
Oh,
who is
wow.
that? Who is that making your face or your
Yeah.
picture as their screensaver on their phone? I wanna know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's a secret.
Oh, wow.
I think I kind of know. Do I
Oh,
know?
I like that. A
Yeah.
secret. I'm Cinderella.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
She's like
I wanna actually ask Diana.
Brandy.
Do you bike too?
No,
No. So what do you do?
nothing.
Nothing. now.
Nothing.
That's not
Nothing
true.
exciting.
You take care of your mom.
I take
now.
care of my mom.
Okay,
Oh,
that
yeah.
that
She
is
just had a
something.
mastectomy and she broke both her ankles. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I took care of my dad, so I know what. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
and that
took
is a
care,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
We were
It's-
talking about dating on the way over here, and she won't even date anymore. She's so.
Why?
We were talking about just cloning ourselves because you know the first cloned animal was a sheep named Dolly.
Oh,
so I'm all
okay.
about just getting, just
Yeah.
cloning myself from
Oh,
now
you're
on.
cloning.
I'm gonna clone myself
Yeah.
too.
I would like to. I don't want to clone myself.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll clone
I don't want to
myself.
clone myself.
Jason
I wanna experience everything. I don't want my clone to experience everything.
Oh, my clone will not experience everything. I will.
Exactly.
I'll
They'll
see
have their
to
own
it.
experience.
My clone will go to work. I won't.
That's even better.
Yeah,
I like
and
that.
he'll be the killing machine at work.
Yes.
So how about you? What's going on?
I've been battling with my allergies, asthma, my cough.
Yes.
It's really
Yes.
been a hard struggle lately, but the showgirl must go on.
He has the most shows on social
Yes.
media
I have
shows.
the most shows, yeah.
Yeah, he is the big star.
Debbie does
actually.
Dallas. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he is the big star.
JC
I'm
does
like,
Dallas.
I was like, oh, you can go ahead and take a break, and he's like, no, I'll be there on time.
Yes, whether dead or alive. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, or beamed up.
How about you, Dolly? How is it life? Ay, Dolly, Delores.
Dolores.
Well, we both got D's, the double D's over here.
I know.
The double D. Oh my gosh.
Triple D.
Look at that.
Triple D. Triple
Oh,
D.
yes, triple D.
Yeah.
that's right.
Ooh, we have triple D's here. Mr. Diaz, Mr. Diaz at Jones, right? Better sponsor us.
Mr. D's?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I wish.
Yeah, because
Right? They
yeah.
should just give us free everything.
Yeah, free everything. Come on, we come and live stream in your place.
Yeah, we could if you want.
Yeah, I would love to.
All right.
I would love
We should
to.
do it on a bike night on a Wednesday
Yes.
night.
You know
I'll
what
set
funny
it up.
was? The two last Wednesdays that we did live streaming at $1, it is the bike night.
It's always, It's
They're
yeah.
always. I'm like,
So usually I hit bike night and then end up at the Sand Dollar. with
I
you,
know.
You know. So.
yeah.
Well, my
I
week
have to
was a
spread
blessed
that.
week. It was a blessed week. I've been busy, and I also been doing things because I'm a chaplain too. So so I was out there doing things over the weekend and stuff, and then also working between, of course, here social media shows. Have fun here, be wild.
Be wild. Okay.
Be wild.
Yeah.
Be wild.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But anyways, we have
Oh my.
we have some viewers here, so
Mhm.
why it's not allowing me? But anyways, I would like to shout out to our viewers. I cannot see them. I don't know why my computer just got stuck. So there you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Yay.
We have Ralph Shields,
Hi, Ralph.
Bettina Steinhauer, which is she was
Remember
actually
today.
saying something earlier.
Yes.
And then we have Jeff.
Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Jeff.
Thank you
Thanks
for your
for
service, sir. Anyways, yes. So we are. Are you guys? Do you guys have anything else to add to our what's going on
No.
Or you
Let's
guys
get
are
on.
ready to our topic?
I'm ready
ready
for our
for
hot
this.
topic.
I am
Yes.
ready for
I'm
the
ready
topic.
for
I'm
juicy
not.
topic. This is
Yes.
juicy.
Yes,
Are you
you are.
ready?
You're
Don't worry,
fine.
you're
You're
fine.
fine. We'll talk you right
You're
through
fine.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
As long as
So
our
this is
Anyways,
dive from
Maria and I got the lie detector over there.
lie
but
detector.
anyways, guys, thank you so much. We had so much things going on social media shows. Thank you so much for the women who shown interest of becoming part of us with honeybees.
because I'm leaving
Yeah, she's
for
leaving.
a month, so you guys gotta all step in.
Yes, for those
Look at
women
And
out
we
there.
need topics too, you guys, because I'm not going to be here to pick the topics. So I would love your suggestions. Please give us your suggestions. If anybody wants to come on and they have something that they really are passionate about, that they want to talk about to empower us girls, please let us know. Please come on the show because that's what we're here for.
Yes, to empower others. It's not. This is not a male bashing show like what we always
It's
say.
not.
It is
like-
more of empowering everybody.
Yes.
We love
Exactly.
men too.
We love men.
Of course we
Well,
do.
yes.
we do.
Now I have to
for
represent
men.
them, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
so
representing
we gotta have-
you guys
Yeah.
out there and
I
out
love
there.
men.
Yeah.
Men.
I love men.
We're not going there right now. There's a voice somewhere. We're hearing voices just like Joan of Arc. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Well,
dear.
for those who actually keep on joining us every week, and we have so much comments and feedbacks on our show. Everybody loves it, although some few people actually don't like it.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
They're
okay.
just jealous.
No, they're not jealous. They're just
They
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 have their
don't.
own opinion.
Yeah, everybody. And somebody said Richard Palo, hello. Do you mean hello, right? Okay, I got you.
Hello.
Not hello, hello, right?
You
Okay, got
me
you.
at hello.
Sorry. Sorry.
Hey,
And hola.
speaking of, is Utah still here? Maria?
What? Who?
Mr.
Is
Utah.
still here?
Oh my
Mr.
God! He
Utah.
did. You know what? This is the thing. He loves aliens.
He sent a drone
is
to
he
the
watching?
desert.
Yeah, he sent a
Is he
drone. He probably watching.
Probably.
He sent a drone to the desert to
Yes.
find
Steve.
Area 51.
to find. No, he's from Utah. So he's anyways. So he came over here one time, and we start for the last 3 hours that we're hanging out. We're watching aliens.
Okay.
So now, and then this is gonna be part of my topic that I'm gonna discuss is no,
Alien, a documentary or the movie Alien?
no, the documentary.
Okay.
So, anyways, there's a lot of people now. I don't believe. I like what I said. I'm not a believer, and I said, there's probably aliens around us. Donald Trump.
Oh my gosh.
my friend from Utah, okay, looks like an alien. So and then other things. So I was kind of thinking. I think since we are talking about aliens, he probably disappeared because he doesn't want to hear me talking about this alien. So he's an alien and disappeared.
Because you think he's an alien.
Oh, JC. JC's an alien, right?
Oh.
Well, in connection to what you're saying, the first movie MIB, the Men in Black, they're trying to make it appear that all the famous celebrities
Yeah.
Are
and
aliens.
designers are
Right,
aliens.
right.
Oh, they are.
Right.
I knew
They're
it.
all,
Right.
He's a designer.
And
Oh, you
Is
know
that
what?
the only
I
thing
was
that I am?
I was an alien at
I'm a
one
comedian
point too.
Oh, yeah. and a-
Alien because I came from the Philippines.
Right?
Bonafide.
seriously.
Exactly.
Bonafide.
Seriously.
Anyways, seriously, we're going on break right now. We just have so much people join us. Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna be talking about aliens and UFOs. So if you guys have anything to say, this is the internet. So go ahead and say it.
Ask
take-
questions.
Yeah, ask questions. Probably is a good idea.
Yes.
So we can have a really good
Please do.
discussion.
Yes.
So right now we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on break.
Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Get your nachos
Get your
and
coffee.
drinks and
And
drinks.
come
I'll
on
go
back.
pee.
And go
Oh
pee.
yeah, go pee pee.
We've reached the age of live streaming on social media shows. You may ask, we're already ahead of the curve, so why do you need to advertise with us? Well, only 8% of the businesses in the US are using digital advertising to grow their business. That's 2 percentage points short of reaching critical mass, which will lead to faster results. We have 20 plus shows with a reach of over 80,000. We'll give you commercial ads, website link, and connections to nonprofit organizations. So get your brand ready for digital monetization, for we are looking for sponsors, which will bring more traffic to your business and ultimately mean more sales. So let's bring the world to you. Inquire now. Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Levinthal. Welcome back to Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show. And today we have our special guest, Miss Diane Swanson. And
I
also,
love the last name.
and so we still have our regular host here at
Gloria
social media
Swanson.
shows. Gloria Swanson.
Yeah.
Who was that?
She's an actress.
Oh,
yes.
Sorry, I
Hollywood
don't know.
actress.
Who are you? But
Yeah.
anyways,
Kennedy's mistress.
anyways, guys. Anyways, we are our topic for this week. Let me actually retract back what our topics from before. We had a topic dating. We had a topic abortion,
The first
feminism.
one, feminism.
And what is last week? What's our topic last week? Oh, it's about women empowerment last week.
Right,
And today,
just empowerment.
yeah, and today we're gonna be actually discussing. This is kind of like a forum about aliens, since there's a lot of news going on.
Right, so what exactly has everybody read about what's going on in Area 51?
Let-
Are we
yeah.
all going out there and,
Yeah.
No,
and
it's
gonna knock down the gates and what we want to know? Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
We
there's
wanna know?
going to be a raid in Area 51, and the news has exploded on social media to the point that it's become the
A
butt
joke.
of
Right,
jokes.
right.
Yeah,
You know,
they
and
did.
even Kermit the Frog was saying, you know, rather than you, why don't you guys raid a job fair instead of going to Area 51? But that's none of my business. he
Right,
goes.
right.
But yeah,
So,
so it's
who's proposing this raid?
There's like four people or four groups, different
Who are
groups.
they?
I don't know.
we can look it up right now. This is the good
Okay.
thing about our computer in front of us. We can do
Yes.
our research right there and
Right
then.
there and then.
And we can show
And
it
what
to
are
the
they
world.
planning on doing? They're just gonna.
You know, they. Okay,
Are they-
I seen this comment saying that about the government can make you disappear,
Right.
and you know your insurance won't even gonna pay because they're gonna say it's suicidal or something like that. It's a conspiracy that government is trying to do with the
And it-
people. I don't know
yeah.
if you guys are aware. I heard about this. I don't believe it, but I heard it, that every year we have over I think 200,000 people that disappear
Disappear, yes,
every
in the
single
United States
around
alone.
around the world.
Oh yeah. Well,
Around
Yeah,
the
the
world.
world.
And
Yeah.
I think this is something about the alien. My question is, are they real? are they really real? Are aliens really real?
That is interesting. I heard, well, what I heard through the grapevine, through the, everything that there were some. I remember years ago, I don't know if you guys heard this, they said they was out in Arizona.
Well, I believe they're
Yeah.
real because like there are
Yeah.
trillions and trillions of planets out there. We can't
Yes.
be arrogant enough to say that we're the only beings in this entire
Statistically-
universe.
Exactly.
you know?
Statistically, there's no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Statistically, there's no way
Mhm.
with what we know that we
Yeah.
can be alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So,
Yes.
my first alien encounter was 10 years old in Big Bear, California. Me and my mom and my sister are stargazing, and no shit, freaking thing comes down right in front of us, chilling there for a minute, goes away, and we're like,
So
you guys
you
want
had
to
an
talk about
encounter.
that? And we're like,
Oh,
nah.
wow.
Oh yeah.
You had an
yeah,
encounter.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There
You
you
have
go.
an
But we're not here to talk about me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you
We're here
do you
to
have
talk
do you
about
believe
Di.
do you believe
So
do you
my
believe?
friend Di has been on a couple shows. She was married to a gentleman that that's written a couple books now, right?
Yeah, he's on 3 books, I believe.
Yeah, about
Uh-huh.
aliens. She's
Uh-huh.
been on Ancient Aliens.
Uh-huh.
She's been on
Oh,
a
wow.
couple other.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Amazing.
talking about her experiences with aliens for real, because they're
Mhm.
out there.
They're real?
They're
They
real.
are real. I'm gonna go ahead and just let her tell her
Yes,
story
please.
the way that she wants to, because
Okay.
I already know it. So
Okay.
I would love to hear
Yeah,
it.
okay, so are they real?
Yes, they're real. And what happened was I was working for an airline, and I
Mhm.
met my husband, then husband, and we met John Lear and a bunch of other people
Mhm.
because we started a little company where we ran spotlights for people. And so this man, John Lear, whose father invented the Learjet, hired us to do the lights and the. I'm really nervous.
No, go ahead.
But
Mhm.
anyway, we did spotlight for him and sound and
Mhm.
all that. And me, this is back in the '80s. I was kind of like I don't know, I don't believe this stuff. Just let him talk.
Yeah.
And so then he was telling us that this mile marker 51, it's not Area 51, it's mile marker 51 going out to Pahrump.
Mhm.
So a bunch of us decided, oh, let's go. This guy's an old guy. He's probably full of
Shit.
Yes, very much so. So a bunch of us went out there. My brothers, my mom, Leah.
Who is Leah?
Leah's one of my best friends.
Okay.
Yeah, Leah. Anyway, a lot of us went out there, took our coolers and snacks and stuff and chairs, and we found the marker, sat down, and we're just like having a good time. And then here they come. And the reason you know that they know you're there because none of us. I take a camera everywhere.
So did you
This
take
is-
a picture?
No, I didn't. That's what was so weird because I didn't even take a camera, and I always have a camera.
Mhm.
You can ask Dolly. I always have a camera.
always.
In the '80s, I took pictures of everything.
So where is this
What made you
51?
forget to bring the camera?
I don't know. I just didn't bring it. Isn't that weird? So anyway, we're seeing all this, and it's like they know you're there, so they try to tease you. So you see it go straight, and then it'll go this way, come
Mhm.
back, go that way,
Wow.
come back, go up
Wow.
and down,
Wow.
just messing with you. So we're like freaking out, just going, okay, none of us drink, we're not doing
Mhm.
drugs. What the hell? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So we got addicted, and we would go out every night, and it's always in the summertime when it's hot. So Tad Rice, a good friend, him and his soon-to-be wife, or maybe they were married, I don't remember, but he had a convertible, and so we all decided, oh, let's just go. It's boring. There's nothing going on tonight. So he gets in his car, and he's the last one. He's packing up because he did take a video camera with him. There's nothing tonight. He's putting the camera in the back seat of his convertible, and then there was one right above him, and he got video of it
Mhm.
just coming in, and his wife is screaming hysterically. And so anyway, I don't know where else to go from there.
So
Go ahead.
my question is, do you think probably something is playing with your brain? Maybe it's a drone or
No,
something.
This is 1980s, so there were no drones. If only the government had drones, I believe.
So probably it's the government.
Yeah, it
playing.
could be. I don't know. But as we're going home, we left them behind. not knowing what happened to them. And I'm with my brother-in-law, my husband, and I'm in the back seat. And we saw that movement on the right-hand side coming back into Vegas. And so we pull into this ranch's big driveway. And so I get out, because at that time I'm skeptical. I don't, yeah, this is fun, but really. And so I get out on the window. You know how you sit on the window and hold the roof, and I'm looking, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, there's this thing like this right directly over us.
What is it?
I think it was a UFO. I don't know, because I was just like in shock. It was like this, like a triangle with lights around it, and it was directly above us. And just before that, I looked at the clock on the radio, and it said 11:30. And then next thing I knew, because I was like staring at it, and I couldn't talk, I couldn't say anything, I couldn't move. Next thing I knew it was 3:30 in the morning. So where did all that time go?
Yeah.
So then I'm freaked out. I didn't know who to tell, what to say. I didn't even tell my husband, or my brother-in-law, because it's 3:30. And then all of a sudden we're on our way home, just in shock. We're not saying anything. And then all of a sudden my husband goes, "What? What?" And he couldn't. It wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Question.
It's okay. I didn't mean to cut you there.
Do you have a
But
question?
I got real quick, because I heard that they come from UFOs. Do you really believe they come from UFOs? Because that's what I heard.
Well, that is a UFO.
That is a UFO.
That is a
the
UFO.
aliens, the aliens. That's what I heard.
UFO just means
Flying
unidentified flying
object. That's all it means.
Yeah.
That's
So, what do you think? Okay, so what do you think about my biggest question, and my the reason why I don't take it so seriously, because see, they said that this was, I have it right here actually. Let me just go in here. Where is that? It's right here. So it says in 1940s and 50s, reports of flying saucers became an American cultural phenomenon. Sightings of strange objects in the sky became the raw materials for Hollywood to present visions of potential threats. So, and then there is news that our government is hiding all.
Well, of
Yes.
course they are.
Yes.
I have video on my phone from 3 years ago. I was in my backyard and I was like saying, because my second husband, he's like, I don't believe in aliens. I'm like, okay, you don't have to believe what you don't, I don't believe anything unless I see it. And all of a sudden I'm like, hey, what's that in the sky? We're just hanging out in the backyard in a pool. And he's like,
That's the falling
no,
spot,
and it's
star.
like in the air path though, and it's kind of sitting there. It's a different.
It's
It's
sitting
probably an
there.
airplane.
Different shape. It kind of looked like a bullet almost, right? And it's not an airplane. It doesn't have wings. It's very bright. And I'm like, oh, what's that? And it's kind of doing.
It's probably an angel.
No.
Oh no,
Okay.
because then all of a sudden you see 2-3 fighter planes from Nellis, and they all go up and swish around this, and then it goes boom, and I have it all on my phone.
Wow.
You have it on your phone.
Yep.
I thought they
Wow.
disappear when you try to videotape them.
No, because
anymore.
remember in the late 70s, early 80s,
Mm-hmm.
on the Strip,
Mm-hmm.
there was a huge UFO hovering over
I know.
Caesar's Palace.
I think
over
I've
Caesar's
seen.
Palace.
Oh,
That was in
Is
I
that,
didn't
is
79,
that the
know
light?
that.
Is that the
And-
balloon that's
I
showing?
didn't
No,
know
they
that.
put a balloon up afterwards. I'm not stupid. I know the difference between a
A
weather
balloon
balloon
and
that has
that,
the little
yeah.
thing on the
Right.
bottom. That
Right.
It has,
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it was right there, and all of us. I mean, everyone. We're all outside because most of us grew up on the Strip.
Goodyear balloon.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. We saw it because then the Goodyear balloon came to discredit the
Exactly.
UFO, and it was
Claims,
yeah.
that UFO looks like that Fashion Valley, Fashion Valley Mall.
Or the fashion show mall.
Yeah. Fashion show mall.
Fashion
Yeah.
show mall.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why
Yeah,
they have
yes,
that
that's
thing
what
there.
it
is.
Because
Yeah.
that's why it looks like that.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
that
okay.
happened in
Yes,
70, late 70s, early 80s.
So
See,
that art
So there are a lot
was
of
inspired
shapes like this or
from
something.
I've always thought that looked like
Yeah,
a
it's a
UFO.
disc.
Yes.
Like even from afar, I said,
Yes.
why do they have
A
a
disc that's
flying
in the
Hi,
saucer,
Diana.
in a mall and turned it into a roof? It's not even a
Yes.
roof. It's like
It's
this
not even-
decorative
it's a
thing.
art, yeah. It's
Yeah.
art, exactly.
Yeah.
Because what I heard about UFOs, you cannot go near them. It's so hot. UFOs, it could burn you. Because I was watching a something on that one show, I think it was Most Wanted or something years ago.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Unsolved Mysteries, yeah. And it was saying how the guy, he got burnt because so much burns on him from going.
I think this is just a conspiracy. I don't.
That's
It
what
is.
it's
I think
kinda
it's just a
weird.
show. I think it's everything is. See,
heard that years
I
ago.
seen. You know, I'm not trying to actually go against you guys. Try to convince me that they are real. That's what I'm trying to do
We don't
here.
have to.
Yeah.
It's
We don't have to.
No, and the thing
Yeah.
is like, I was like you, you know, it's like a different colored two-headed cats, you know? You don't really think about it, you know, and I'm like, I'm bubbly and don't really care about that crap. I really don't. But then it happens to you and you're like, holy crap, you get sucked into it.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
and then they come and visit you because they came and visit me.
They
And
visit you.
I know people aren't going to believe it, and it's hard to talk about. So for like 25 years, I suppressed it, and I didn't want to talk about it, you know, because I didn't believe it.
So
then
what makes you start talking about
my
it now?
ex-husband wrote a book,
Mhm.
and I was not forced to read it. I actually haven't read it, but I lived it. So one night we went out to the little 51 area, going out to Pureza.
Where is the Area 51? Oh, the
No,
Area 51 here? No.
No, it's like the road going out to Pureza.
Around,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's called Mile Marker 51, which is not there.
Mile marker
No,
51.
they take it
They
out.
took it out.
Let
Oh, really?
me
Why?
write it down.
You can figure it out yourself if you just go between.
Do you know why?
31
Do you know
and
why they removed
Yes,
it?
yeah, they were
I
not
was
out there.
5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
And one night we had came home. I don't even remember what we were doing, and we were asleep. And all of a sudden, our bedroom door opened.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a wind.
No,
Okay.
my bedroom door opened, and there were these 3 gray-looking things. They're called grays, I guess, but
Is it
Oh, the
ghost?
grace, yeah.
no, they were aliens.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And what woke me up was they had knocked over my typewriter, and so I sat up. My husband sat up, and the next thing you know, I was tied to this table, completely naked, and they had all these instruments on me.
I hope
I-
you have a good body so that they can see that. Like.
No, I was
just
5 months
kidding.
pregnant. I was, you know.
Oh, that's right. You're
yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah. So all I remember from that was I couldn't move, and Brett was laying next to me,
Mhm.
screaming at them.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't move my mouth. I couldn't do anything.
So
And
what did they do?
Well, when I woke up in the morning, there was blood all over our bed.
Oh,
I
no.
ran to the bathroom, and there's
Oh,
blood. My mother-in-law zoomed over, and we went to my doctor, who is Dr. Aberman,
Mhm.
who is a non-believer, and believed then because I had just had my the trimester thing, you know, when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
And and he said, he goes, "Oh my God, this is so weird. You're not pregnant."
Oh.
It was like I was never pregnant. So
They took it. They
Yeah.
took it, yeah.
it was completely flat.
Did you report it to the authority? Maybe.
You know what? It's so weird because back in the 80s, nobody believed
Believed
anybody,
anything.
and you were
No.
ostracized
Yep.
for even saying stuff.
Yep.
So we decided just to keep it between ourselves. Now,
Did you ever came to your mind like it's probably people who's trying to scare you? They put a mask or something. You
No.
never thought about
It-
that.
yeah. It couldn't
no,
have
because they
been,
were
right?
like maybe 4 feet, no mouth, little things. I know.
Yeah.
And they had these weird eyes, and that's why I put it out of my head, because my mother-in-law came over, and she was a non-believer. Now then she turned believer.
Mhm.
My ex-father-in-law, Brett's dad, was a Metro police officer under Jerry Keller.
Uh-huh.
So he didn't believe it. Oh, you guys are full of crap. You
Yeah.
know, you guys are doing drugs.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Baby and you, they need to do a DNC.
They did. There was nothing there.
There was
There was
nothing
nothing.
there.
There was absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
then,
God.
so my father-in-law, a couple weeks later, he decided, he's trying to be very, trying to be sensitive to what
Yeah.
happened, because he didn't believe it, and he was thinking
Then
we
you
were
lost
whacked.
your baby. Were you upset?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So we went out to the lake, and
yeah.
we were trying to explain to him what happened, and all of a sudden there's a disc flying right above us in
Wow.
broad daylight. It was you can see
Wow.
it. It was
Wow.
huge, and it was up in the sky.
Wow.
You know,
Could it be
So
that
your
it was
father-in-law saw
following
that.
you?
yes,
It
Your
was.
father-in-law saw that.
he saw it. He's
Yeah.
actually the one who pointed at it. Oh yeah, you kids are full of crap. Is that what you were looking at? And then I looked up. I went, oh you know. And then my father-in-law just kind of went, and we all just froze. Next thing we know, it's nighttime again, you know.
Oh my
and we just
God.
went in. We
Time
didn't.
lapse.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
talk.
Lots of
We didn't do
time
anything. We just
lapses.
got, you know, put the boat up on the ramp and just drove home and we didn't talk at all.
Well, you know,
So
a lot of
it's really
people-
hard to talk about stuff that happened to you like that.
Well, you know
Sorry,
what?
I
I'm
didn't
really
get
sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry about your loss.
Yeah.
uh,
The baby.
Yeah. The only thing that I couldn't.
Did you guys take a sample of the blood? DNA?
I don't know. You know, I was a wreck, and you know,
Yeah.
Dr.
They didn't
A.
have DNA back then.
Well,
Yeah,
if you,
that's-
yeah, and plus if
oh,
you know, if you lost your child,
Your
it's
child, yeah,
kinda,
you don't-
it's
yeah,
kind of hard
yeah.
to think
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so my like I said, my ex-husband Brett Oldham, he wrote a book. It's called Children of the Gray. So he like goes after them and studies. See, that was the end of
Yes,
our
he's-
marriage because
yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
That
do it.
was,
I
yeah.
blamed him
Uh-huh.
for this happening to me. So that was the end of our marriage.
Would
but
you-
he wrote books, and he's, you know, you can
I
look.
have another question. Would you think? What's the name of your husband?
Brett Oldham.
Let me
OLD.
write
you-
it down. Brett.
Where did you met him?
Oh, I met him here. I ran. He was in a band, and I ran Spotlight for him. So
Where he's from?
I think he's from Indiana, but he moved here back in the 80s.
Do you
Is
think?
that how you spell this?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you think he's an alien?
He looks like one.
That's what I was talking about.
He might be. I never thought about
Yeah,
that.
he might be because he said, you know, I don't talk to him. We have a daughter. After that, I got pregnant. Got a daughter. I have a daughter together, and so we don't really talk. He came to me, you know, got a hold of me and he goes, do you want to share your story? I go, what story? He goes, you know. And I'm like, oh my God. And then all these memories started flooding back because I put it away. I don't want to know anything. It's like if you got attacked
Because
or something.
everybody's telling you.
And, yeah.
Also, don't tell anybody. Everybody's going to think you're crazy. Don't talk about this. The cops are telling you that.
Yep.
Did it cause depression?
Yes. In fact, I still sleep with a nightlight. You know, I cannot live alone at all. So it was pretty bad. So when you're a flight attendant and you have to go stay in a hotel room by yourself, I always ask somebody, you know, one of the other girls if they want to bunk up.
Did you tell them why, or
No,
you just?
no, I just.
Well, you
Yeah.
learn.
Say you
Well,
don't
you
know.
know, people learn from people's experience. You know, and everybody thinks we're crazy and that, but you don't know until they
It happens
experience
to you.
Until
Until it happens to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then when it
Just
happens
like
to
the
you,
Lady
then
Gaga
it's
song,
different.
Till It Happens
Yeah,
to
it
You.
can happen to you.
Well, you know what? This is becoming so interesting. But
It
you know
is,
what?
yeah.
There's
And
a
I
lot
knew
more.
it. I knew it. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Yes.
I knew
There's
it.
a lot more to know about
Yes.
this subject matter
Yes.
and about Diane's Swanson story. So please stay tuned. We will be right back with more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hang in
guys.
there.
Now I will ask a question.
Social media shows
is about
Branding.
Opportunity.
and outreach
We are an entertainment company that empowers others.
by promoting and supporting our community.
and everyone who reaches our content.
here on social media shows.
Here we're a family.
We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family.
We are family.
We are a family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show. Hey, welcome back to the alien topic of Honeybee's Women Empowerment Show. As you heard earlier, or if you didn't hear it yet, go back, go rewind the second segment so that you can learn more of
Our special guest.
Diane's one-son story about aliens. And there's a lot of things going on here. I have so much questions that I prepared, and I don't even need to see it anymore.
Yes, yeah.
I don't even have to look on the questions that I prepared, but it's just, there's a lot more questions, like, are they really real? Is this really real? Is this really happening? And one of my questions actually that I have in mind is, how if, we are walking around this planet Earth, and half or maybe 1/4 of the population are really aliens.
From outer space.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you probably don't know the one you're sleeping with, or the one who screw you over are aliens.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or probably these aliens, can you imagine if these aliens are
51?
demons?
Could be two.
Yeah,
Could be
true.
two. It could be two.
True.
But also, so I want to say one thing, because I know you believe in God.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen Him, and you believe in Him.
That's
Oh, it's
right.
good
That's
argument.
right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I believe in God because God, I never seen Him, but God is good. Alien, demons, probably not good. Or not
We
good.
don't know that.
We don't
We
know
don't
that.
know that. We don't know that. We don't know that.
Well, they took
See-
her baby.
Yeah.
But why?
So that's one of the questions. Why are they here in planet Earth?
Honestly,
What do you guys
I
Why do they
think?
want half the baby?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think
That
that
is
they, I
interesting.
think that they're here because we have souls and they don't.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay.
That
they're
makes
trying
sense.
to figure out what our connection with God is. I honestly think that
Hey, you never know.
That's a good
Well-
argument.
because we
Mhm.
were put on Earth, right? I mean,
Mhm.
if you look at the Bible, we were created in His image to plentify
Okay.
our,
Well,
here.
I have 2 questions for Diane, but before asking these 2 questions, because I believed in aliens, but I'm also a devout follower of Christ, and I was thinking, how do I reconcile these two?
Do you think Jesus was an alien?
No.
sorry. No, that's what I was
I have
Sorry.
something to
Sorry.
share. So he answered my question through a book by Howard Storm. He had a book entitled My Descent into Death, and this was his testimony. It was a near-death experience.
Okay.
So he went to Paris, he died, and his soul was taken by this evil nurse. It turned out it was a demon.
Okay.
Took him to the darkness, and all these other demons started attacking him, scratching him, eating him. And all of a sudden, this light came, the light grew bigger, and it turned out that the light was Jesus.
Okay.
Even if there was no shape of human form, but that ball of light was him. He felt it. He felt love. And to cut a long story short, as Jesus was taking him to the center of the universe, which was, what we know as heaven, he asked, Howard asked, are aliens real? And Jesus stood quiet, but he showed him a parade of different aliens.
Oh.
The first one was human looking, the second one was a humanoid, and then it got weirder and weirder and weirder until Howard said, okay, stop, I get the message.
Right, right.
And then after that book, I said to myself, yes, it makes a lot of sense now. Yeah. And even in the Bible, it says, I will gather my elect from the four winds of heavens.
Right.
It didn't say
Right.
earth.
Nope,
It
nope,
said
it says
heavens.
Yes,
And
yes,
the
yes.
heavens is
Yes.
actually the universe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
And
that's
I
why, yeah.
And like with me, when I was younger, you know, I really see the image like the devil, and it had the horns in that. That could have been an alien
Okay.
too.
Now
you
I-
never know.
Now I have
image
I
of
have
that?
a
Yeah.
question for you.
That's when I first was coming
So
to church.
so after that incident, have they been coming back to communicate with you?
Not that I know, but I
Okay.
do see them around. Not the aliens, but I do see the UFOs flying around. I have them on my phone, not this phone, but my other phone. I have them on my camera. I have them on. I don't put them on Facebook because, of course, then people, attack you.
Yeah.
They do. And
If you put something like that on social
Well, they
media,
can-
you have to be ready.
Right.
Yeah,
to
to be
Right.
attacked.
yeah, you
Yes.
will
Right.
get attacked.
Yeah.
right, so
Be ready to stand up for that,
Yeah.
for that right.
Yeah.
by
You will
the
get
aliens
attacked.
or by
people.
when I worked at the Stardust, I was attacked in the parking lot. I was viciously raped
Oh wow. Great.
By somebody in your work.
by a customer who followed me out when
Oh,
I got
wow.
off work. So I was
Oh,
in the
wow.
hospital for about 10 days.
But that was because you had told them about it?
No,
Oh,
it
I just meant regarding the.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So
I
my-
thought you meant what's the worst thing that ever happened to you, and that's probably
My
the
my
worst.
second question is, did they tell you what their plan is?
If
as
they
far
did,
as,
I
like,
don't remember because
why?
I was scared to death.
Yeah.
I just don't hurt my baby, don't hurt my baby. That's all I remember
Mhm.
saying, and I remember
5
looking over
months?
my. Well, to me, it's a baby. It's like
It's 5 months.
5
it's
months.
a baby.
Live outside the womb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My
Sometimes
mom
they
had a
survive.
baby at 4 months.
Sometimes they do survive today.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right.
So you were actually quiet about this. What happened to you for a long time.
25 years.
So when and who and what's the reaction of the first person outside your family or outside somebody or who already knows, or when you spill the.
A lot of my friends, no one knew. One of my best friends in 7th grade, we did a show from not Agent Aliens, but from Destination America or something. I guess if you Google my name, it'll be on there.
Mhm.
And
What show was it?
it's Mysteries and Monsters in America, something like that.
Mhm.
And they put this makeup on me. I didn't even look like me. And I was like, oh my God, I couldn't watch it because I
Mhm.
looked gray.
Different. Yeah.
And the segment before me, the girl, she was chased by some monster in Arizona or something. But they made her look so terrible.
Was it acting good?
No.
It was-
So hold on. Oh, yeah, please hold on your questions. So who did you tell first?
I'm sorry.
Who did you tell?
Well, Brett came and said he was doing the
yeah.
book.
And he wanted to know if it was okay to use my name, and I
So
told
then
him
who did you tell after you talked to Brett? Who
I-
was the first person you called?
I didn't call anybody.
So-
I didn't tell anybody.
So they find it out through Brett.
Yes, through
Oh,
his
okay.
books and stuff, because I
Okay.
said he could go ahead and use. I can't. I mean, who's going to believe me? You guys
Mhm.
going to believe me? Probably not. But it's the truth, and I know the truth.
Right.
I know what
Yeah.
happened.
I believe you.
I believe you.
I respect.
Because everybody
I
knows,
still have.
everybody
Mhm.
has
I
opinions.
still have a lot of questions, but with how you delivering or how you saying all these things, I believe that you are a real person.
That she experienced
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
She is
But in my
serious.
mind, what I'm not believing is who are this? What are these creatures? That's what I'm still kind of figuring it out. But I
Right,
believe what
right,
you're saying.
right.
Maybe your perception of these people might be different from me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that you're not.
Yeah,
I
get
believe you that this
I get
happens
it.
to you. Yeah.
I get it. Well, they look like a bunch of little gray midgets running around. They had a weird face. Yeah, about 4
Mhm.
about
Like the
4
one on your
feet.
show.
yeah.
Yeah, and they had huge eyes, no mouth, and two little, like a little nut, and even a nose,
Yeah,
just little
yeah.
slats right here. You know, which I've never seen that before. I don't watch horror movies. I don't watch anything. I mean, the scariest movie I think is Star Wars and Star Trek. I mean, seriously.
Oh my gosh.
I don't watch that stuff. I'm just a big scaredy cat. So when this happened, believe me, I will not leave alone. I'm agoraphobic. I don't go anywhere by myself. You know, and I'm losing friends because I can't go out because I'm afraid. I'm afraid. And
I'm constantly begging her to go out, and it's really
Yeah.
hard to get her out.
yeah,
It's
and I'll
really
have a
hard.
panic attack, you know,
Yeah.
if I go out. And I don't do anything like I used to. I used to
Yeah.
dance, and I was
Yeah.
in a band, Dolli
Yeah.
knows, and
Yeah.
well, I mean, I was socially out there and having
Yeah.
a good time, but now I just live because I'm scared to death. I have my little night light on. I sleep with the TV on,
You know what funny is?
and I take sleeping pills to sleep.
I don't go out. I have a panic attacks when I go to clubs.
Mhm.
I sleep with my lights on. Yeah, see,
Maybe
but
you had an alien experience.
oh
and you're
yeah,
repressing it.
maybe. But anyways, so let me have a follow up question on my questions. I'm gonna
Yeah.
rephrase it a little bit because you didn't tell anybody. So when Brett put out there about your experience. So who approached you first, or is there any of your friends like, hey, what's happened?
Well, yes, I get a lot of phone calls. I've changed my number like 3 times because
That- it
people
must
are,
be
oh,
really
you're full of
stressing.
crap. You're not,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Why are you saying that? I mean, people I don't even know. You know.
Wow.
I mean, I had to change it. I had to change my Facebook page. It's they don't believe. They think I'm making this up, and I'm not. So can you imagine back in the 80s if I was telling people?
I don't even understand why people would attack you for something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
that's
do they
your
care? Why,
experience.
don't worry, I'm not gonna attack you.
Yeah.
I want you on my show again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
But anyway, so this when you made that TV show, so
It was Destination America.
Destination
Um,
America.
Okay.
Monsters and Mysteries, Monsters in America, something like that.
Hey guys,
Mystery.
she was on that show. So
Wait a
that was
minute.
that's the
I
first one.
Monsters.
That was
I
the
think
first
I've
one.
seen that one.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what channel. It's a cable show, but it's online.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't look. I don't want.
Probably.
I don't want
Uh-huh.
to see myself.
But
on it.
anyways, guys, well, thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
It's
amazing.
I hope it empowers a lot of people. But I want to actually turn about what we were talking about the show earlier about the Arizona one. Yeah.
Area
you-
51?
Somebody wants to know about the Arizona, the New Mexico, Arizona.
New Mexico,
It's
yeah.
actually the New Mexico. So this happened. From what I heard, I know somebody who actually was there for the event, and
What is the event all about?
so you know in the Bible where it says the heavens will come down and
Yeah.
fire upon the earth, and that literally happened like 20 years ago, and we didn't even know it because the government just covered it up.
Concealed it, yeah.
Yes,
So why do you
they
think
do.
they cover it up?
Well, because
And they're now putting it
because
out there.
most people would be scared to death, and they would never leave their houses again if they knew how.
Yeah.
So, but
shit
it's
that
now
was
it's
going on.
out. Yeah, now they're putting it out. Why?
Right.
That's
That's
my
what
question.
Men in Black. That's what Men in Black
Men in
was
Black, yeah.
created. It was a documentary to train us to let all this
Sink in, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there is actually the news recently, right? Where they see these flying objects. I think the military is seeing these flying objects flying, and they started seeing this in 2014 and 2015.
Oh, wow.
Today is 2019.
Uh-huh.
Why?
And they're just putting it on.
Yeah,
now.
people
Yeah.
in on now.
I know, and
That's my
it's
biggest question. Why government
Just-
starting?
Because
Yeah.
it'll change.
Yeah, it'll change.
It'll change.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Same reason that Black
Yeah.
Klansman, the movie from last year by Spike Lee, Black Klansman.
That is Bettina, by the way. Bettina Steinhauer.
Bettina is the one who's
The
talking.
Black Klansman
Behind
movie,
the screen.
when it was
Yeah.
in the 70s, this black police officer helped infiltrate by doing an undercover thing to get the head of the Ku Klux Klan, but it was not put on the news. What's up with that? In the 70s, we would be a lot farther with racism not being as bad, if that had been televised in 1970s when it happened.
I'm
Same
just
reason
gonna
the
put it
government-
out there right here. We live in Las Vegas, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
There is so much shit that goes on here, you guys, that we
That
have
we don't
no
know.
idea
Yes,
about
yes.
because then nobody
She
would
right
come
about
here.
that.
It's
Yeah.
the same thing that the government does to us.
Yes.
They keep because we would flip out if we knew half the shit that was going on.
Right.
Yep. And we can't
Yeah.
sugarcoat anything because you know we see it. We see it
Yeah.
and it happen. You know, there's a lot of things that's happening out
Well,
here.
well,
Mhm.
you're
You can't
Vegas.
sugarcoat it.
I think it's very good.
Yes.
You gotta
I have
stay straight to
I
the
have
point.
other questions that I actually having in my mind. I was talking about these aliens, this alien topic with one of my friend, and he literally believed in it, like
Mhm.
giving me all these facts
Good.
online.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the only mistakes that he did is he sent me this picture, like the picture of the aliens digging or making their community underwater. All
Yes,
right.
yes.
So he sent me that picture. The picture. I wish I can pull it out right now, but that picture has a white like a cloud. Oh no, it's actually like a tornado.
circle.
And then at the other side is blue, where is the water. I googled that. That was taken in Canada. And if you look on the tunnel that they're showing on the pictures now, they show it as like a tunnel, but it's not a tunnel. It's not even an ocean. They are actually showing the sky with all these different black objects at different colors. So I called him and said, that is fake. That is
Right,
Photoshop.
right.
That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
real.
yeah.
So you are giving me facts, and then you're giving me not facts.
Right,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what should I believe?
Right.
And that's
Right.
why people don't come forward.
Yeah.
Because
that's
there's
why.
so
That's
much
right.
fake
You're
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
that's
Because
why I
there's
didn't
some-
come forward
Because of the-
because I would get attacked and why, you know?
Yeah.
Why
Yes.
you? Why
I'm
you?
gonna give you some advice. You have a right to stand up for your rights. You know, if you know the facts, even people, because people gonna criticize you for anything.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
Yes.
probably
Anything,
criticize me
anything.
because I see the image of the devil. I really did when I first went to church. They'll probably say, "Oh, look at her." You know,
I
but that
believe
really
it.
happened to me, and it frightened me when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so
Yeah.
that's why it always stuck with me with life. But now I'm over with it.
Uh,
You know,
Yes.
because I'm closer to Christ. But never be afraid to stand up for your rights.
Do you
know?
think
Right.
that by no, if what happened to me happened to you, and you're religious and you're a preacher man, a preacher lady, would that change your views of the Bible?
nope.
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, because
No,
I've never
no.
read
Nope.
it. Sorry,
Nope.
I've
Yeah.
never read
You
it.
should.
But
It's the greatest. It's the greatest.
It's the
book
I like the
ever
movie.
written in history.
Yes.
It's a
the movie.
beautiful feeling.
No,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
blessing.
Honestly,
It's
the
amazing.
Bible,
Yeah.
the Bible
What's the
is,
meaning?
honestly, my belief in the Bible, I strongly believe in God, but and the Bible is made by human, and it was rewritten so many times, I don't even know if that is real or not
that's
anymore.
why I never
Well,
read
that's
it.
okay. Everybody has the right
Yeah.
to their opinion.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying, I'm not disagreeing or anything
We're
with
gonna
you.
have to have
You know
a
what I
whole
mean?
show on the Bible.
Oh yeah, I think that's a
Okay?
good one. Yeah.
Because actually it's just our letter
Yeah.
from the
From the
Lord.
Lord.
That's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
it is.
Yes, it-
And we have to take it for what we have. I
That's
used to
right.
go to a church in Los Angeles that Dr. Gene Scott, he's passed away now, but he had the largest Bible collection in the world.
Uh-huh.
And there are so many different variations, and he would explain that to us in church. You got to realize that there are so many variations.
Right.
Yes.
And so
it
what
is.
he would
You're right.
do is he was a theologist from, he had a theology major from Harvard and Yale or whatever, super uber smart. But he would take one verse out of the Bible and find it in 3 other places in 3 different Bibles.
Wow.
Hebrew, Greek, and Old English,
Mhm.
and would translate them exactly the way.
They're spoken.
And we don't have a lot of words in English that the Hebrew language does, so we lose a lot of translation.
Right. Yeah.
A
Mhm.
lot.
You're right about that.
A lot.
You're right about
Yes.
Spanish has a lot
So
of
that was
Yeah.
so educational to learn.
I think it's a good
when we're
topic.
saying sky.
It's a good topic.
in English.
Yeah,
The
it's not
Bible's
the
really
same
saying
sky.
out,
Yeah,
out,
out
there,
there, yeah.
out there,
Right.
which we don't even have a word for, so
Yeah.
we call it sky.
Yeah.
And then they describe the universe as the heavens.
Right.
Yes,
They
yes,
don't say
right.
universe,
They
they
don't
say the
universe.
heavens.
Some people
Universe
say
is-
universe because they translate.
Yeah.
Right, because it's all science now, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then going back to the Bible and UFOs, in the Old
Oh,
Testament.
it's in there.
Yeah, in the
It's
book.
in there.
Here.
Oh, it's in
In
there.
the book
Yes.
of Ezekiel.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel talks
Exactly
If you read the
about
book
that
of
same
Ezekiel,
thing.
the
You need
UFO.
to read Ezekiel
Yeah.
first so that you can get
So
interested
is the
in
pyramid by UFO?
Exactly.
No, wait, you have to listen to
This is
Ezekiel.
before the
You gotta listen
pyramid.
Yeah.
to Ezekiel.
And-
Yeah, so
in-
who made the pyramids?
No, wait, I want to
The
talk about
aliens
Ezekiel.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I want to talk
Okay,
about
sorry.
Ezekiel because in
yes, 'cause
Ezekiel
it's very important.
was
Yes.
in an island and he saw a flying object.
Yes.
That is how the book
wheel.
of Ezekiel.
Yes.
A
It's
wheel.
a wheel.
It's the
A wheel.
airplanes.
A wheel. An airplane.
It's a drone. It's a bird.
Yeah, that was like,
5,000 years ago,
yeah, 5,000 years ago.
when there was no flying machine yet.
Yeah.
Did-
Or light.
Yeah.
It's a plane.
Oh, it's
You had a stick with
Is
fire on
is
it.
Jesus Christ flying?
Well,
And
it
oil.
said that
That's
God,
the word.
it said that God was seated
Right.
on a throne, and then there were angels inside of a wheel,
Right.
and then the wheel had wheels underneath that wheel,
I think it's
and then that thing kept on traveling and going to different
each
places.
way, yeah, and it said that each way that it moved,
Yes.
he could still see the face of the Lord.
Thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it was
You
on a
read the
hologram.
Ezekiel.
So what do you
That
think
was
about?
5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
It
Let
was
me ask
God in a spaceship.
Yeah.
Diana. Okay, keep on looking at the.
You!
So what do you think? What do you think about this Area 51?
Oh, the people that are going to come here, the 1 million people that are probably dying.
Rating,
So what do you
yeah.
think?
Die of thirst. Let's
What
go
do you
sell
think
water.
about that?
Oh my God, yeah.
What do you think
go sell
about that?
water.
Now that you have
I
this
think it's a-
experience, and now
I wouldn't go out there.
Nope.
I wouldn't go out
I
there
wouldn't go
either,
out there.
yeah.
That's like poking the bull.
Yep.
You know, it's like,
Yep.
why?
Poking
it's
bear.
just like feeding yourself, probably.
Yeah, but if there is something there, why would you want to know?
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Is that
Remember
actually-
the movie
Right.
Night of the Comet
Chance
when they
of
went out there?
getting hurt.
Did you ever see Night of the Comet?
No.
One of my friends was in that movie, and so I had to watch it, and it's kind of funny. And they go out to Area 51, and everyone is all like zombie-like, you know?
Yeah.
They came after him, were killing everybody. It was like, you know, why would you poke the bull? That doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
That's true.
What are you
that's
gonna?
very
You
true.
can't carry water. It's going to be 120
But
degrees
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know
Yeah.
Area 51 is in the middle of nothing,
Right.
and going out there just to what? For what
It's
reason?
120 degrees.
And
Yeah.
like maybe what she said, that's not even the real Area 51.
No.
Yeah,
You
the
couldn't
real
get in there.
area.
My brother tried
Yeah.
back in the 80s.
It's not even the real Area 51.
I want, you know,
yeah.
I wanna
underground.
actually,
Yeah.
I wanna see somebody who actually is working. They said some military people is working out there. Maybe come out. Let's talk.
They
Well,
won't.
that'd be nice.
Yeah,
Did you
they
did you
won't.
report it to the police?
Never know.
No.
Because
Yes,
her,
they
I was
won't.
gonna
her
say
family
something.
is the police in town, so
Yeah, my father-in-law was under Derry Keller.
yeah.
Yeah.
They said
They
don't-
just zip. Shut
Yeah.
up. Don't say anything.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have actually thing on that zip it, right? Remember whenever there is something going on in our town, Las Vegas, can you imagine how the news just died down like?
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
they
they had
do.
the news.
minutes
They
ago.
had the news on the one that went over Caesar's Palace. They had it on there, and then they cut away because my friends work for NBC, you know, like Dan Masterluca, who you know,
Yeah,
and he was a
wow.
cameraman. And what they did was they cut away, and instantly from Nellis there was a weather balloon.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
floating around, and they've got it was just a weather balloon.
but
Cut
it,
away from Caesar's to the
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
balloon.
that's
Yeah.
the one.
Flying
what was
around.
behind the curtain.
yeah,
We gotta
yeah.
get George Knapp on the show. So
Yeah, George
Knapp
is
is
a-
one of our
George
local
Knapp,
Okay,
we
George
want you
Knapp.
here.
He's,
Yes.
he's probably one of the best investigative reporters of our time.
And he knows my
Yes.
story.
He does. He's
We should
also
bring
on.
him in.
He's also on Coast to Coast Radio, which is my favorite show. You know, on the first show that I was on, Honey's for Musicians, Musicians for Honeys.
Musicians.
We
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about. You know, you said, "Do you watch TV?" And I said, "No, I listen to George Norrie on Coast to Coast Radio
Yes,
for
yes.
Yeah.
every night because
Oh,
he's
Coast
the
to
only-
Coast magazine. I thought that's my friend's
No.
company,
This,
no?
This is Coast to Coast Radio.
Radio.
Oh, it's not the magazine.
No.
Okay.
No.
Somebody just
No.
created the magazine.
No.
They have a Coast to Coast in California magazine. It shows all the beautiful homes and oceans.
No,
and
this
stuff.
is different. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
so it's okay.
Yeah, so.
Sweetheart, we have
Sorry.
to talk.
Yeah, you probably
Sorry,
get
Coast
some
to Coast.
trademark infringement
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You might get sued.
We have to talk.
So George Knapp is.
Knows a lot about
He
this.
knows all about Las Vegas. He knows all. He actually just solved a 26-year-old case for one of my friends, Rob Ruckus. His grandmother got murdered 26 years ago, and George Knapp just finally got the guy incarcerated.
Oh
So.
my God!
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right,
yeah,
right.
thank you.
So
Yeah, that
George
is
Knapp
amazing.
he does more than just
Just broadcast.
conspiracy.
Yes.
He's an investigative reporter, and he does his job very well.
That's
so
amazing. We
we'll
need
see
more
if we can
people.
get him
We need
to
more
get-
people like
Yeah.
that.
Yes, we
we
do.
need
Get
more
him on the
people.
We
show.
do. You're
Talk
right,
about
Brian.
Yes.
Las Vegas and how that'll have to be a topic.
Yes.
Behind Las Vegas.
The behind Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Behind
They probably
the
gonna go after
Las
us now.
Vegas.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, this is actually a really good topic. Thank you
Yes.
so
It is.
much,
Thank you so
Diane.
much, Diane.
Thank you, Diane.
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Amazing.
all right. So the question is, aliens, are they real?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you believe in
Yes,
it?
they
Yes.
They are.
What are the conspiracy
I'm sorry
behind
to
the
break
Area
your bubble.
51?
George Soros.
Oh. We've talked
What's
about
that?
him on the show
Oh,
before.
you did?
Let
Yeah.
me talk about the write
He's
that
an
down.
alien.
Yeah, we might have to do a whole show just on George Soros.
George.
And why?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The other
We don't know,
questions.
but we'll keep it.
The other questions is why government now actually spilling the
Okay.
bean? Why?
Oh,
Well, I just want to bring one more thing about George Soros. I brought him up in the abortion show
Yeah.
because he funded all those crazy chicks to have those tantrums.
Oh. We
Oh,
need to
yeah.
we need to get him here.
He's all about
I
separation.
would love you to be here. Let's talk.
George Soros?
We can't get George
No
Soros.
way.
Why?
Because he's the most evil man on the
He's
face
the
of the
evil.
earth.
He's
Oh.
The planet
He's
Earth.
the
I said
Antichrist.
that.
Oh.
It will take prayers.
Please don't kill me.
Oh.
It'll take prayers. I'm sorry.
Please.
All we could do is pray
Ancient
for the
aliens.
man.
Please don't. Yeah.
That's all we could do.
Yes.
Is pray
Oh,
for the
I was
man.
talking about that on the way over here. Prayer. It's. I want to throw that out there. Please, everybody, pray for everything just to go good. There's so many people out there that are praying for bad things to happen, the end of the world. You know, all these earthquakes. I was very traumatized by all the earthquakes. I just want to let
Thank you.
everybody know because I've been in every major one. I've lost my home. I've lost everything. I've had to rebuild twice because of earthquakes. So, you know, I have a little traumatic stress syndrome just from economically wise, not even just. You know, I was fine after the earthquake. I had all my camping stuff. We just kind of partied for a week. But, you know,
Why am I not invited on that camping?
next time,
Why are they-
Because it's
So-
too hot.
prayer, how important
Don't worry, I can
prayer
actually be
is.
naked.
Yes,
I'll
We need
remove
to pray
everything.
Because, you know, I'm a Christian. I don't have anything against Muslims. One of my best friends, Muslims at my work. But they have an app that they can all pray at the same time for the same thing. And you know they're asking for jihad, which is the end of the world. So
Oh,
we
wow.
all need to pray together that
Yes.
doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with
We
that.
come
Because this is
against
heaven
that.
on earth. There's a reason that we're here.
Yeah.
That's
This is
right.
heaven on earth. We don't want God to come. We don't want the end to happen. We want to live here and be happy.
Forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Well,
want to be
I-
forever young.
Well, actually, I kind of disagree with you on that one.
You want the world to end?
No. I want God to
I
come
love that.
No.
Yes,
no.
yes.
because
We want
it
Jesus
will
to come.
usher in
Amen.
into a new utopia.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what-
You know
a
what?
new world.
I'm
new
perfectly happy with everything
No,
right
no.
now.
He
I
it,
am perfectly happy.
because here's the
This
thing.
is this is what we need to pray about. We need to pray about being happy right now and being present.
Okay.
We need to be present
that's good.
and we need to be happy now. We can't keep praying for all this crap to happen.
Mm,
I think
I
I believe that God loves this planet Earth.
Yeah,
He is the
He
creator.
loves us.
He does.
He
Of
loves
course.
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
And
does. He does.
and those
Amen.
people that are saying, talking about
Jihad.
doom jihad, that they're not really talking about God. They're talking about the other God.
Which
There's
is the
another
evil.
God that's evil. You know, I'm speaking
Yeah.
about the God of love that will usher in
Amen.
good. Yeah.
There you go.
Not the one who will destroy humanity.
That's
Because
right.
going back to the
That's right.
Bible, he says, I will destroy those who destroy the earth.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that is the
exactly.
God that I'm,
Right.
you know, preaching.
Very good.
Not the destructive
Well,
one.
let's just
Mhm.
pray that these people stop praying for.
Jihad.
Yeah.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destruction.
That-
They're not.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna also talk about this reptiles.
The reptiles, yeah.
Versus UFOs, and but I'm not gonna get to
What? The
that.
reptilians?
The
That's-
The
reptilians.
reptilians,
That's
they're
just
aliens.
one
Yeah.
alien. There's
Yeah,
a
they're
whole
aliens.
Oh,
bunch
there's
of-
an. Oh,
They're
okay. There's
aliens.
Okay, think
there's
about
aliens.
think about us all
They are
sitting here at
aliens.
this table right now. We're all different races, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it
It's
same
just
thing?
like aliens. They're
Oh,
all different
okay.
races of aliens.
See,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it.
That's true.
We can't just be the
I
only
know
ones here.
it.
We can't. It's not
I've seen a
statistically-
lot
Yes,
of different
yes,
faces.
Exactly.
Even
Yeah,
with science,
we did.
if you bring science into this, because you know how I love science and I try to bring science into everything, it is not statistically correct that we are here by ourselves.
Yes.
It's just it can't. We
It
have
just
to.
can't.
We have to be not alone. We're not alone. We are not alone.
We are not
Yeah,
alone.
we are not
We're
alone.
not alone.
Yeah, and even if you watched Man of Steel,
Oh yeah,
Superman,
that's good. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
yeah, Man of Steel, it was addressed in that movie, and I love the way it was addressed. It felt more like
It's
I
just
was.
movie.
No, I mean it felt more like I wasn't watching Superman. It felt more like X Files.
Oh right, right.
Oh,
right,
I
right,
love
right.
the
Right.
X Files.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I watched
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
my
love
big-
the X Files.
All right, so let's go.
So next week.
Yes, next week it's gonna be. We're gonna be going remote filming.
Are
Remember?
we going to my
Mhm.
house?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are we? I really want to do an addiction show. We have
All right, let's.
such-
Okay, we're gonna
such
be
an
talking.
Epidemic. We have a couple epidemics that I really want to. You know, the oxycodone, synthetic heroin. It was created for people with terminal cancer to help them die, and we're using it for pain management, and it makes me sick. So I have a friend who's just had his 10-year sobriety. Eric, I'm so proud
Yeah.
of you.
Hi, Eric. I think he followed our show.
Yes. There's no way I can do that. There's just no way. I'm so proud of him. He also runs AA meetings in North Las Vegas, so I really want to have him on the show and talk about his sobriety and how
Awesome.
yeah, because
I heard about that too. About that, what she was just talking about, the oxycodone day.
yeah,
I heard about
there's
that.
like 50%
I heard
of the people
more
in Las
too.
Vegas are prescribed it. Another 20% are getting it on the street.
Mhm.
It's an epidemic. If 70% of the people in Las Vegas are on it, it's an epidemic. And then our other issue I want to really talk about addresses obesity, and it's not only in the
Yes.
United States, but it's in the whole world.
Mhm.
One of my friends went to Disneyland and was just completely mortified watching people walk around and how
Uh-huh.
they were all obese. They're at Disneyland, walking all day, going on rides, trying to have a good time.
Oh wow!
But typical
Oh, my
American
gosh.
family, and they were
Cross-section.
everybody's obese. And so why is that? And we need to come down to, because, I mean, I'm considered obese. I have a 31% BMI. I work really hard. I do 20,000 steps at work a day. I do 5 sets of stairs. I carry 50-pound trays. I could beat anybody's ass in this room, but I'm considered obese. So why?
I think you're stronger than me.
Oh yeah, I can pick you up with 30
Well, I
pounds.
used to be.
But he's
I
not-
used
she's
to
not
be
gonna do
advised
that.
for medical because of hypothyroid, and then I started
Right.
shredding it in 2014, and then as years went by, now I'm smaller.
Got it
muscle.
down.
Right.
I got it down, and that was tough, and I deal with pain.
Right,
bad.
right. So,
Yeah.
is it because what we were brought up with all the crap in our food when we were growing up?
Mhm.
Children,
Even the crap in their food
children
now.
are taller and bigger
Yes.
than ever.
Is this an alien food, maybe?
Oh my gosh!
The crap they put in the milk,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Some
you're
kids
right.
came back from Vietnam and they all
Chemicals.
16-year-old
Yeah, the chemicals.
They
The
already
chemicals are
they
put
were
in the
dead.
county.
They already had from fast food. They already had a scar to.
Right, right.
And anyways,
Esophagus.
yeah. Anyways,
Freckles.
okay. So
Yeah.
we are thinking to actually do an obesity show. We are looking for those specialists because we just don't want to keep on talking and talking and talking without facts here.
Right.
But if we have anybody who knows, like specialist, doctor,
Weight loss.
weight
If
loss.
you guys want to come on and pump your weight loss clinic, we will be more than happy to let you put in some free advertisement as much as you want, just so we have proper numbers and statistics. Because
Yes.
we don't like to talk out of our ass here.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
yes. Anyways, last thoughts about our topic today, Diane?
Well, if they
It's
want,
real.
you can watch. It's real.
It's
It
real.
happened to me. It could happen to anybody.
Right.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's
It's,
right.
I mean, you know, they're here.
Mhm.
I've seen them flying around. When you see those lights, you know,
At
when they
night,
open up
yeah.
a restaurant or a store, those big lights that beam up and they go around in circles. If you see those, sometimes that's not what that is. They're just the circles. They're,
Searchlight.
yeah, the searchlight. That's right. But there'll be like 5 of them in a row.
I
And they'll
always-
they'll move all over the place, but you don't see the beam going there because
know what,
that's
we're-
not what it is.
I always wish when I see those things. They said it's a falling star.
Oh, the
That
falling
is-
star is totally different.
Anyways, go ahead and
Uh-huh.
say where they can find the book and whatever we talk about. The show.
I don't know where
Brett,
they.
well-
Brett's book.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
pump Brett's book.
Yeah.
His name is Brett Oldham, Oldham.
Mhm.
Okay.
Children of the Gray,
Mhm.
and then I'm on Ancient Aliens. The episode is called Alien Breeders,
Mhm.
and the other one is Destination America, Monsters and Mysteries in
Yes.
America.
So
you
it-
can just,
yeah.
you can just
Google it.
Google me. I
Yes.
guess.
Just Google
Are you on Amazon,
Diane
on any
D.
things like that? Can you get the books on Amazon?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
this
pretty
is
sure
not her book. Diane, that is
Oh.
Dhyane Swanson, Swanson. If you Google her, you will see all the things that we talk
And
about
how old I
here.
am.
Yeah, and there you go. Oh,
There
but
was a time
anyways,
lapse that happened
know.
in her age.
Socialmedia.com.
yes.
You
Well,
can find us on
if we made you feel empowered, uplifted, amused, or laugh, or if we touch your life, please share this video with your friend or someone you
right.
know that you can you can be
Share it
benefited.
with, yeah.
For those who just joined us and missed the part of our show, you can see it and see it on.
our Facebook page, or on our YouTube
YouTube.
channel, Twitch, Periscope, and our other websites, socialmediashows.com. Don't forget to comment what you think. Please subscribe and save and share. And please come back next week. We'll be here Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
Thank you so much for watching us, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye. Thanks, you guys, for joining us, too.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
having me.
Diane.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Thank you guys. Thanks for being a little bit. I apologize if I interrupted a little.
No, that was
Hi, my name is Maria Pureza Leventhal. I am the founder of Social Media Show.
Hi, I'm Latoria Kern, founder and director of Family Arts at Wayla's Creation.
Hi, my name's Dolli Wright, and I'm a singer.
This is Bettina Steinhauer. I also am a clothing designer.
My name is Delores Olsen, and I'm a home-based business person for VJ.
Hi, my name is Jessica D, and I currently work for one of the biggest properties on the Strip.
Hello everybody, I am Kiki Dolis. I am the CEO of Are You It Entertainment here in Las Vegas.
Hi, my name is Dawn Weir. I'm the founder of The Giving Water, a local nonprofit.
Hi, I'm Alicia, aka Catalina Winehouse with Ichigo.